Gavin, just listing the achievements from this season. FA Cup second round, greatest points tally in National League North we've ever had, the biggest attendances in a league season we've ever had, and now going into the final day with everything to play for. How have you seen the season?
Yeah, I mean, when you start pulling those stats up, it's definitely been an impressive season. But I'm looking forward to looking back at it at a later date. You know, for now, if nothing's done, we want to control our controllable Saturday, win the game, and like I say, God willing, you know, we'll be triumphant. But yeah, we've got a lot to do yet. There's no getting away from it. If it was to stop now, we'd say it's an incredible season. I think when you look even deeper into it, you know, you look at the FA Cup, it was pretty impressive, wasn't it? You know, we got drawn in the southern section and go all the way down to beat Truro, who I think now are top in the south, and then we got drawn in the northern and went up to Hartlepool and beat them over 2 games, and then we had to play Braintree, and then I think, you know, you talk about probably 5 of our key players have been out injured for 3+ months, with our top goal scorer being out for 4. So I think, you know, when you look at it from that perspective and you draw on it, it's been an incredible season so far. All credit to the players and the staff, you know, they've been brilliant. But we want to sort of maybe dissect it a little bit more at a later date, hopefully when we've got a trophy in our arms, or certainly a promotion. So look, nothing's done yet. I get it, everybody's excited, everybody wants to, you know, enjoy what we hope is to come, but ultimately we've got to stay focused, because there's still one more game to go. We want to come out of that with 3 points, get our tally to 92, and then, like I say, God willing, it's going to be enough.
And as you say there, such a great season, but concentrating on the next game. And last time out, such a big crowd here to see us against Oxford City, and obviously we're hoping for that again on Saturday to get behind the boys and get us to those 92 points.
Yeah, the fans have been unbelievable this year, and like you rightly say, you know, attendances are up by, you know, considerable amount. So I think, again, that's a reflection of the players, you know, all their hard work, how they go out, you know, play out our game strategies. I think, you know, regardless of the opposition, we have different ways that we can play, and now we've got all of our players back fit. It's nice and hopefully good timing for us to go on and achieve something incredible and memorable. So yeah, it's such a brilliant time, very exciting for everyone, and you know, fans now want to come in and they want to see what they hope is us getting over the line. We've got a lot of work to do still. We've got Farsley to beat, you know, make no mistake, we won't be looking past them. You know, that's not a given. It's going to be a tough game, like they all are in this league. But we know if we're at our best, if we put our best foot forward, reach our potential, you know, it should be 3 points. But that's what we've got to make sure we're doing this week.
And a strong season from the players all round, and we've got the awards ceremony to look forward to on Saturday evening with the supporters, where they can all celebrate with you.
Yeah, I think all the players could probably argue a point and argue a case for themselves. You know, they've all been, to a man, incredible. You know, and I get to see that on a deeper level. You know, a lot of people see that as performances. I get to see the things they have to overcome off the pitch, managing jobs. You know, it's you look at Shane Byrne, you know, and he comes to us, and you know, he goes back into work again, because that's something that he needs to do, having coming out full time. You know, some of the other lads, they've got lives as well, so we see the things that they overcome, and I see how they manage it mentally, and you know, they're pretty impressive human beings. So you know, they can be really pleased with themselves up until this point, but you know, you want to have something that you can look back on, and for it to be really memorable with something at the end of it. So yes, absolutely. You know, all players will be looking forward to that awards night. It'll be brilliant to mingle with the fans, like I always love doing. But like I said, we've just got a bit of a task to do ahead of that. You good people, busy organising that, something that I don't have to worry about, just turn up and have a beer, hopefully. So yeah, we're full focus on what's happening here at the moment, making sure that we're the best version of ourselves on Saturday.
Well, I'm sure everybody around the club and the supporters will be wishing you all the best for Saturday, and let's hope for a great day.
Yeah, and we you know, we want them to come down in their droves. You know, I just want to say, and I will say at a later date, that you know, they've been absolutely incredible. The supporters, from going all the way to Stockport, knowing that we've got 2 on the bench, you know, and being here week in and week out. You know, some of the travelling that they've done right the way up north has been pretty incredible. So you know, we're very lucky to be able to perform in front of them, and we're so glad that they're enjoying what we're doing on the pitch. So certainly what the players are doing on the pitch. So looking forward to everybody hopefully enjoying a great day Saturday.
Cheers, Gavin.
Thanks, mate.